Hey guys, welcome to Reality Recap. In today's episode, we are going to analyze why so many girls of the girls cast were into Jin-Young this season. Jinyoung came in the third episode. That ex-military turned YouTuber has definitely been one of the main primary protagonists, and we can see why. If you may recall, Sulki, Nadine, Minsu, and at some point even Si-jeong were sort of into him. Sulki was the first one to be blessed to go on a date with him, and of course to share this iconic pool moments together. Nadine was also clearly interested in Jin-Young and made it very clear throughout the episodes. Min-soo also picked him not once, but twice to go to paradise with. And for Si-jeong, well, it wasn't that obvious, but there were quite a few scenes where we saw them two speaking on a one-on-one basis. And so it looked like she could have been a little bit more interested into Jin-young than into the other guys. After watching the whole 10 episodes of the series, here is our theory as to why so many girls were into Jin-young. First, his big entrance. His big entrance in episode 3 was during the tug of war, where he basically had to compete against two of the contestants. At the time, having a new face on the block, he definitely made a big impact by immediately winning a lunch date with two of the girls of his choice. In one of the post-show episodes that were released, he also said that it was one of his main priorities to win the game and to be focused on that game because being a late contestant, he would have to make an impact in order to have any girl's interest. And that totally worked. The look on Sulki's face and honestly the look on other girls' faces were like, wow, this guy's fit. Of course, there is more than just being fit, but I think this was one of the main cookie points that he earned. Second, playing it hard to get and his mysterious personality. He wasn't like other guys being head over heels for just the one girl. You know, he wasn't just set on the one person. Both of them were really into the one girl only. For example, Si-jun, as soon as he entered, was straight away attracted to So-e. And then Jung-woo developed these strong feelings, very strong feelings, or some people would say obsession towards Seo-ki, and obviously Young-jae was really into Seo-in, whereas Jin-young didn't clearly say whether he's into this or that person, and he was still pretty open to get to know other girls throughout the season. He would still play sort of hard to get, not clearly answering whether he's made his decision or no, although we can still see from the later episodes who he was really interested in. And then there is also something called the attractiveness boost, which was essentially a study that suggested that women are generally more inclined to think that a man is attractive if other women also think that that man is attractive. This was a study done by researchers from the University of St. Andrews in Durham. So long story short, the study went like this. Researchers gave 49 women photos of men's faces and hands. They were asked to rate their attractiveness a first time. After each picture, the participants rated the photos for a second time after finding out what other women had said. The participant rated the photo more likely the second time on average by 13%. Of course, this study was done with a limited amount of people involved, and whilst this is just one of the many social experiments that was done, there is definitely something to say about this attractiveness boost. Have you guys ever felt like this? Put down in the comments down below what you think of the attractiveness boost. Overall, we think that his undeniable charms, his confidence, and to be honest, his physique is what got him not short of two girls clearly falling for him. However, we all know how it ends up with Jin-Young choosing Seok-hee in the last episode, but Seok-hee choosing Jong-woo to leave paradise with. We still have so many thoughts about them two living together, and honestly, the whole Seok-hee and Jong-woo and Jin-young situation deserves a video of its own. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye!